What's up, What's up, TL? Let me fix these chairs. What's up, Jamie? Oh, man. Just gotta take a little break, man. What's up, Adam, Mike, Montgomery family? I figured it's about that time to take a lunch break. What's up, Crump? Man, I came through you live, bro. I see you been painting them houses, bro. Came through and shouted you out. I feel like shit. I ain't gonna lie. Here, I'm gonna take y'all outside and show you. Take y'all out. So I always painting something. I heard that, bro. Shit. That's what I grew up doing. That's what I grew up doing. I can smell the paint in that house you was painting. I can smell the paint. That's my boss's truck right there. My boss has an addiction too. He has an addiction to buying vehicles. He can't stop buying vehicles. It goes right here. Oh shit. I just dropped it. I didn't even know where it was at. There's your sign. Yeah, there's my sign right there. There it was. Man, but I feel like shit. I got all this shit to do. But I really feel like if I've been out there and I took it, I could come in here and get all this shit knocked out, but then I'd pay for it later, because anytime you take something, you're gonna have to go through withdrawal later. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jamie. Been tested today. What's hot tour? How you been tested, Montgomery? Oh, Adam too. How was y'all tested? Oh, you mean like drug tested? Like you got drug tested? Can you believe? Oh, that type of tested. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Crump, you got to push it to the limit. What's up, T-Rex? Oh, that type of tested. Oh, y'all are all types of tested. I see it. I feel you on that. Everybody's tested in different ways. Nah, man, it just really upset me to hear Justin Time say that if you didn't drop a diss track during Dismiss, nobody really gave a You know, nobody was really listening to what you was having to say. And maybe that's why Welcome to My Addiction only has 17,000 views. It should have more than that. We seen YouTube take away 4,000 views. But then on top of that, they had another artist on there night before last. I ain't gonna say the artist's name because I have an immense respect for this artist. But this artist was listening to BloodHound and Trey Healy's music. Him and Haystack were chilling one day. I think it was 2 weeks ago. They were listening to Trey Healy and they were listening to BloodHound. And they said, man, Haystack was like, keep your eye on these two right here. There's going to be some good artists. You know what I'm saying? Me nor Trey Healy dropped diss tracks during the whole diss thing. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Trey Healy dropped a diss. I don't think he did. But then this same artist gets on country rap shit, and because they don't like me, he goes and he says, I agree with Justin. If anybody didn't drop a diss track during Dismiss, nobody gave a fuck what you had to say. Then turn around and say, but I support Trey Healy. I support Trey Healy. But didn't say nothing about me. The very second that you were introduced to Trey Healy's music, you were also introduced to Welcome to My Addiction. And then I know Haystack played Well Hell till it was played out. Haystack, I don't even want to hear that song. So they're talking about doing a remix of Well Hell. Man, there's a lot I want to say. I just can't. I guess I ran out on them wanting to shoot a new music video and do a remix on Well Hell when I was in Nashville. Nobody told me it was supposed to be a surprise. But to hear that artist go on country rap shit and not even mention my name, it's like, I know why he didn't mention my name. Because BloodHound is a cuss word. But that really stuck out to me. So I was like, you know what? I got some shit to say. And that's what that podcast was about. Okay, Misty. Good to see you, Misty. And I'm going to email you back. Oh, man, that's not a... I don't know. I don't think that's a diss track to Eminem. That's a diss towards Eminem. Like, that's how it starts. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't consider that a diss track. I actually had a bunch of diss tracks wrote. I had a diss track wrote for Just in Time. Right. This text message I just got from somebody. I'm gonna read y'all the text message. It says, they hate the fact that we don't kiss no one's ass. That's a fact. That's a fact. They hate the fact. And so it's like, I totally disagree. If you didn't drop a diss track during Dismiss, that means you wasn't trying to jump on this stupid ass bandwagon and try to get some type of fame or some clout. Now, with that being said, I think Hard Target had the best diss. I'm not saying that every artist that did it, if you were already established, then that don't apply to you. You're already established. You know what I'm saying? You're already an artist. But all these other no-name, if for me to drop a diss track would have been so against everything I stand for. Because if I drop a diss track against you, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I want to fight you. I want to get my hands on you. But because you live so far away, I can't get my hands on you. Then I'm going to drop a diss track on you. And everything I say when I see you, I will back it up. Every letter in my lyric, I will back it up. But I guess I'm old school, which has scared a bunch of artists away from ever wanting to do anything with me. That's fine. I just I just disagree with the statement. But I just wanted to catch y'all on the lunch break. Shout out Italy. Oh, appreciate it, Diesel. See, and look. Let me Yeah, Eric. I feel you, Eric. The YouTube trying to block people's comments because I don't need YouTube to do this. I don't even know how. I put chat filter, show every message. See, I let everybody talk, even the bots. Even when Richard comes in here, I let him talk. But I wanted to catch everybody on the lunch break. And appreciate y'all. You know, I know I got y'all. I know I got we got Bloodhound Nation. Somebody sent me a message yesterday. It was a joke. It was a joke. We was just shooting the shit back and forth. And dude said, laugh out loud, it looks like you got all the Creek Squad coming after you. First off, that's not true. That's not true. And he didn't mean it that way. It was just a joke. We was just joking back and forth. But fuck. I'm finna have Creek Squad, all a redneck rave, any type of group of country rappers. Like, if y'all go back and watch the video on the, there was a little clip of the live last night that I posted on my YouTube account that said what I just said. I don't agree with anybody who didn't drop a diss track. Nobody gives a fuck what you have to say. Well, he was totally wrong about that. You're totally wrong about that, bro. None of those diss tracks changed anybody's life or helped them. And when they look back 2 years from now, there might be a couple diss tracks, like Hard Target's diss track, Simple Man's diss track. They'll look back and be like, man, that was a good-ass song. But then I'm hoping they look back and be like, damn, BloodHound dropped a song called Well Hell. I mean, he dropped a song called Welcome to My Addiction. And that's a song that can reign through the ages. Like, you can still listen to it. Like Haystack's My First Day. Like, that's helped so many people. You can still listen to it. Ain't nobody gonna go back and listen to these diss tracks unless they want to laugh. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like that needed to be said. And so I don't understand. Y'all was on the live the other day. Y'all was on the live the other day, and y'all seen where I said, I don't want Old Dirt Road and Triple T up at the same time, okay? I don't want them up at the same time. And then Triple T comments and says on the live, y'all seen it, I don't care, I'll go up at the same time. It doesn't bother me. And then I said, okay, well, good. Maybe y'all can actually talk it out. Maybe we'll have some actual peace come out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? But Triple T doesn't wind up coming up. His wife comes up. And y'all heard me say to, you know, let's please respect Triple T's wife, okay? And I allowed her to come up. And they were able to talk about the Purple Heart thing. And that's all fine and all. But what I'm hearing through the grapevine is the reason Triple T didn't come up was because he thought that I was fucked up. He thought that I was messed up. Like, there's so many people out there that think I'm messed up. There's so many people out there that think I'm lying. Did I look messed up during the live? Did I look out of my box during the live? And then Triple T had me coming April 8th to do another interview. And now he's talking about, oh, April 8th, I don't think that's going to work because blah, 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 blah. And it's like, Okay. It has nothing to do with what you just said, though. It has nothing to do with some song competition that y'all got going. It has nothing to do with that. Because if you really, really cared about BloodHound, you'd have been like, no, we can't do the competition on April 8th because I got BloodHound coming. But that thought didn't cross your mind. The thought that crosses everybody's mind, because a huge artist done told me this, people don't fuck with BloodHound. If you can't see that by now, that's why I told him I could give Justin Time $25,000. He still wouldn't let me come on the rave. Remember when I told Triple T that? I told Triple T that. I said, you can give BloodHound 20. I could give Justin Time $25,000. He still will not let me come on the rave. And that's fine and all. Then Triple T says that's not true, man. That's not true. If you gave Justin Time $25,000, you don't even just reach out to him, talk to him, blah, 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 okay? A week later, literally a week later, I'm on Vic XL's panel. Everything's going fine. Everybody's getting along just fine. Justin Time wants to come up. Larry Del Reed actually came up. And I think Fedora Mike actually came up, right? So Justin Time's in the comment talking about, I want to come up. I want to come up. I want to review some music. Vix XL like BloodHound. Justin Time wants to come up. Do you have anything against Justin Time? And I said, no. I don't have nothing against Justin Time. Matter of fact, he afforded me some of the biggest opportunities in my rap career. I had to pay for them, but Ryan Upchurch didn't hit me up talking about, hey bro, you want to come open for me in Kentucky? Hey bro, you want to come be a part of this show in Indiana? Ryan Upchurch didn't do that. Justin Time did that. So I said, no, I ain't got no problem with Justin Time. So then we're waiting. Justin Time talking about the link don't work. The link worked for me just fine. The link worked for Larry Del Reed just fine. The link worked for Captain Kirk just fine. The link worked for Vic XL just fine. Everybody on the panel, what's the guy's name? Big Mendo? I could be getting it wrong. I don't know, man. The link worked for him just fine. So then I'm watching this interview with Justin Time and Chop Easy, and then it hits me. Like I get one of them intuitions, like out of nowhere. There was nothing wrong with the link. Justin Time just didn't want to come up because you were there. He has never liked BloodHound. When he met, in case y'all missed the live, I had a podcast host, Miranda Monday, the host of Monday Love Podcast. She came to me and told me, I'm telling you right now, I heard pretty much from the source. Come to find out, Justin actually went to her house. And she wouldn't come to the door at first, but she went to her house. And so she tells me, Justin Time doesn't know whether to take you as a threat or he doesn't know how to make money off you. Because that's it. That's the two options with him. Either Dustin's going to make money off you or you're a threat to him. There is no in between. I blew it off. I fucking told Rich Regal. I said, I'm on the phone with Rich Regal. I said, you ain't going to believe what... I didn't say Miranda Monday at the time. I wish I would have. I said, you ain't gonna believe what these people are saying. I said, they think am I a threat? Even though I was a nobody at the time. Nobody at the time. I didn't even have 1,000 followers across all social media platforms. Nobody. And so all this starts to just accumulate in my mind, and it all comes back together. And then when he said, if you didn't drop a diss track during Dismiss, nobody gives a fuck about what you're saying. What? Does none of these artists know how to make music with substance? None of these artists know how to make actual music. People who are burying children. I just seen it with my own eyes. People burying children, going through a divorce, having to, send their loved ones overseas to fight in some foreign country that America has to be involved in for some fucking reason. Or when your husband in the military or wife is stationed in Germany or stationed in Africa, and you're left behind to raise the kids for 5 months, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes those significant others, they don't come back. They come back in body bags. They come back in wooden pine boxes. What about people who have children who are running the streets addicted to fentanyl, who pray to God every night that they're 18 or 19 My grandfather used to lay in the bed at night. And I remember one night he told me, he said, when I first started driving, when I was 17, 18, 16 years old, when he seen my drug addiction start to come. And my grandfather didn't know nothing about drugs. They didn't grow up in that generation. He didn't know what the fuck to do. My grandfather told me, I never will forget, he says sometimes it would be 11:30 at night, 12 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, 4 days later. He said he would lay in the bed and wait. He would just lay in the bed and look at the ceiling. When he heard me put my key in the front door, or when he heard me put my key in the back door, and he knew that I was home, he could roll over and go to sleep. He knew I was home. He knew I was safe. There are parents right now that don't know if their teenager is going to make it home tonight or if they're going to overdose on fentanyl. There are grown people right now that have an addiction. There are grown people fighting this thing, fighting demons. And you said that if someone didn't drop a diss track, millionaires dissing other millionaires, if you didn't drop a diss track during Dismas, nobody gave a fuck about what you're saying. So I brought people who fuck with me on the podcast. You know, that's how I see it. If you fuck with me, if you show me love, I'm gonna show you love. Okay? So the video of me saying that is posted as a short on my YouTube. If you go look at the YouTube, you'll see where I said what I just said. Anybody who dropped there and this says, I will fight you over that shit. I will hold up, because that's bullshit. Welcome to My Addiction was way more meaningful and had way more substance and was a much better song than the diss track bullshit. B. Millie comments. Go read it. You can go read it for yourself right now. You can go watch the short that I posted on my YouTube channel. Matter of fact, here we go. I'll show y'all. Here it is right here. Here's the short right here. Here's B. Millie's comment. I'm just going to show you. I ain't going to tell y'all what I said, to show you how fucking real I am. B. Millie says, I've been on subs for years. Okay? Shout out to him. I wish him the best. This has nothing to do with that. Okay? I respect you trying to encourage people to get off stuff. You should check out the song by him and Shocker Hustle Man they've called Chains of Addiction. And y'all should. If you get a chance, go check out Shocker Hustle Man, Chains of Addiction. He says, I think you would relate, and the music video looks like a movie, which helped get the message across even better. Now, BloodHound, standing on what I believe in my foundation, what do you think I said to him? Look, and he responded right here. So I'm reading this to y'all in real time. I haven't even read what he said. He responded 9 minutes ago. So here we go, together. BloodHound Nation at 1:15 Central Standard Time. Let's read it. I said, bruh. Hold on, it says 2 replies. Yeah, I said, bruh, please tell me you lost a bet. Or those pics were AI or something. Like, real talk, bro, I'm not even joking. I want to like you and respect you. So I automatically go to the image, the brand. It's like, my biggest thing is portraying something you're not. That's my biggest thing. While I'm over here being blackballed because I'm too real, some of these other country rappers can't even decide what mask they're going to wear for the day. He responds, let's see what he said. He says, I speak on it in my new song music video will drop soon. I can tell you this, those were from 4 years ago, and I haven't did any shit like that since. But I hate I ever did, no matter the reason. Y'all literally just read this the same, I'm just now seeing this. Y'all literally are reading this the same time I'm seeing this, okay? I respect that. Bro, but why you gotta put it on a song? Because you're promoting your music, okay? What has country rap become? Look, I'll be nice. Let's reply. I want to say something. But I'm going to be nice. Okay, reply. Here, let me show y'all what I said. I said, okay, bro, just be real. Just be Millie, whoever that may be. But be ready for the smoke that comes with it. I deal with it all the time. I'm not going to put this on the internet so they can report my account and get me taken down, but I'm pretty sure there's enough bots and haters in here to hear what I'm finna say. My sister is gay. She's married to another woman, and they're raising 3 beautiful children right now. My other sister is gay. I'll never talk to her. She's married to another woman living in Alabama. They got 1 son, or 1 child. I don't even know if it's a son or a daughter, okay? There is no room, none, no room for gay country rappers. Sorry. They tried it in regular rap, and I don't think that flew over well. They tried it in the NFL also. Despite what the NFL wanted to do and paint it all up political as they wanted to do, it's just, you know. They're doing this on purpose. I thought I took my phone number down. Pretty sure I did. They do this on purpose. They call you during your live to fuck your live up or whatever. But I can't be here. It's not, Montgomery. It's not. They don't go to, yeah. But, you know, it's no hate. It's no hate. My sister and her husband, wife, whatever, came and seen us just the other day. They come and stopped by and seen us this other day. She already knew what my grandma was going to act like. Like, they already expected it. But I come out there and I sat on the porch and I missed her. And I gave her a hug. And when I look at her, she reminds me of my daddy. And I can only look at her so much. Like, I can only be around my brother so much because the pain is still there. But just because we disagree, just because we may not see eye to eye on certain things, don't mean, there's hate there. Don't mean there's, I want something bad to happen. I want you to hate. That's a lie. Hate has nothing to do with it. Being real, that has something to do with it. And if you have the name Real in your artist name, whatever. It is what it is. It's just so funny to me. Richard, you're completely wrong, bro. You are completely wrong. That's what's wrong with this generation. That's what's wrong with hip hop. I think I just lost a really good friend artist the other day. I hope not, man. But we'll see. It's bound to be determined. Richard said, just because people do music, talk about drugs or sex or killing or rap, doesn't mean that they do it in real life. Bullshit. Everything that I have said in my music, I've done. I haven't lied about one iota of a thing. Even in them little bitty lyrics that you don't pay attention to, that you don't catch, I'm not lying. Wash our hands with gasoline, voila, we're squeaky clean. That's for real. That's for real. After you murder somebody and you get arrested, the police do what they call a gunpowder residue check on your hands to see if you've been shooting guns. If you take gasoline and wash your hands, it will wash the gunpowder residue off. Gee, how do I know that? You think we had Google in 2006? Yeah, we had Google, but it didn't rule like it does now. You know what I'm saying? I say that in one of my songs because it really, truly happened. It really, truly happened. And that's the problem with country rap. That's the problem with music in general. All these guys are saying stuff that they are lying about. They're lying about. Straight up. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I told Larry Del Reed this on Vic XL's podcast. I said, bro, I'm not that guy no more. I'm not the dude that used to run the streets, that not only wasn't scared to go to jail, but was looking forward to going to prison, because that's another stripe on my, where you been? Oh, I've been to Greene County, Parchman, Rankin County, Bolivar County, Ensequina, Walnut Grove. That's just another stripe. And so it's like these real artists, these real for real artists like Biggie and Tupac and 50 Cent and these real artists that actually, 50 Cent was shot 9 times. They come along and they say this stuff, and these other guys see that it sells, so they come along and they try to say the same shit, and then they say, oh, it's just art, we're just portraying a character. In country music, in real country music, not today's pop shit, in country music and in real hip hop, no matter what it might be categorized, country rap, rock rap, hip hop, gangster rap, whatever. In country and hip hop, those two genres should be wrote and performed by the people who really say what they do. If a country person is rapping, what's the dude says, that's my house and that's my car. That's my dog in the front yard. I planted that tree out by the fence not long after we moved in. Who's that man running my... That is a for real song. That's about a dude who stopped on the road and was looking at his house that he bought, at his ex-wife with his children and the dog they raised and the tree he planted. But there was another man now married to her living his life. That's music. Because people are actually going through that. That song was wrote by somebody who actually went through that. That's what music should be like. When Snoop Dogg wrote the song "Murder Was the Case They Gave Me," that's music. That's what music should be like, because he really did beat a murder charge. That's what music should be like. What is coming to now It's just being all commercialized. As much as I talk about him, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate nobody. But Ryan Upchurch, when Ryan Upchurch first came out and started to write music and release music, he was talking about real stuff in his life. Like he really, when he rapped about in his stuff about how he could ride dirt bikes and four-wheelers, he really could do that. He really, really, really lived that life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it's all being commercialized or whatever. They say, if you didn't drop a diss track during Dismas, who you supposed to have a problem with? The only person running their mouth was Ryan Upchurch, and there was no sense in me dissing Ryan Upchurch because I just didn't want to jump on that bandwagon. Like when, what's his name, wrote the song. What's the dude's name, man, that wrote the song, man? Anthony Oliver. Remember when he wrote that song, Richmond, North of Richmond? And everybody and their mama redid the song? It was too much. Now, there was some good versions of it. Shout out John Widowmaker. John Widowmaker did a good version of, a rap version of it. And there were some other people who did some good versions of it. But, it's like, I really don't think I need to write a song about Richmond, North of Richmond, because when Oliver Anthony wrote Richmond, North of Richmond, he nailed it. There's nothing more I can say. There's nothing more, like he nailed it. I don't feel like he missed anything or whatever. Anyway, let's see if B. Millie responded. He said that he addressed it in an upcoming song. Yep, here he is. We're going to read this together. We're going to read this together. He just responded to this, okay? You see this 5 minutes ago. Being 100% real, I say the exact facts on the song. I'd rather let the music explain than do the internet stuff because I'm going to stand on mine 10 toes down. I hope so, brother. Anyone who knows me knows ain't no bitch in me. Never back down from anyone or anything. Did too much time locked up to move like that. Let's respond. Y'all ain't gonna like this. No, I ain't gonna say that, man. I will say this. Reply. Here's what I said. I hear you. I was housed not far from Death Row and Parchman. We'll be waiting. I'm talking about us, y'all. We'll be waiting on this song. But I hope you are who you say you are. I meant to say no hate. No, not hate, just being real. Here, let me fix that from not to no. I don't hate, B. Millie ain't done nothing to me. I don't, I don't have, I really hope this dude, I don't hate the dude, okay? But if those pictures, if some weird ass chance there was some pictures of me like that floating around, bro, I wouldn't have went to the studio and recorded a song. That's just me. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I'm not saying what you did was wrong. I'm not hating. If there was some pictures like that of me floating around, though, if there was some pictures like that of me floating around, I don't think I need to say anything else. I don't need to say anything else. What's up, Lost Trace? Upchurch and Kanye should do a song together. Yeah. Well, y'all just have no idea of the stuff that I could say right now. And I'm not, because I'm not desperate for that much entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not desperate, you know. There are people out there that are like that, though. You know what I'm saying? They call you on your cell phone, and now your cell phone has this, the new iPhones has an ability where you can hit the top left corner and record the phone conversation, and the other person you're talking to would never, ever know you're recording them. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I think. I'm not like that. I'm not an internet junkie. I'm not a web-celebrity. I'm not gonna, you know, put out some damning thing on some artists unless we got beef or something. You know what I'm saying? That's different. That's different. So with that being said, guys, y'all be on the lookout. B Millie has gonna have a new song coming out addressing why he had makeup on and was dressed like a woman and had his ass pushed up like. And then he's talking about he was locked up and he did some time. Bro, do you know how many homosexuals I was locked up with? They go around, people go around joking, talking about, don't go to prison, don't drop the soap, don't drop the soap. You don't go to prison and drop the soap. Listen, there's so many guys in there giving it away. You don't have to worry. I got two stories that happened to me. One was in Greenwood, Mississippi at the Delta Correctional Facility, and another one was in Camp 25 in Parchment Penitentiary. And I ain't gonna tell the stories, but just because you went to prison doesn't mean you're not gay. It doesn't. Now, if you went to prison and you're affiliated, you're in a gang or an organization, they will kill you. They will kill you if they find out you're funny. So, I don't know. Anyway, I got messages. See, they be blocking the wrong messages and stuff. What's up, Big Six? Thank you, Jamie. But if you notice, here's when I started to notice the stuff a couple years ago. Okay, all these other artists that I used to kick it with. Do you know how close me and Colt Montgomery used to be at the very beginning? Do you know what it's like to watch your friends become famous and then they totally just forget you exist? You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I remember in the beginning, okay, we all got along. There was no country rap beef. And I started to get on these shows and doing these shows with these other artists. Then I started to realize, well, damn, here's another show over here. BloodHound didn't know nothing. Here's another show over here. All these artists I know. All these artists I seen start and come up. BloodHound's not invited on the show. And then there's some other shows. It's like, well, damn, I didn't even know. Like, nobody's telling BloodHound about these shows. That's why I have such a love for DJ Catfish and Mississippi Snow. They're the only two people that has ever really reached out and showed me love and kept BloodHound They know as soon as you put a microphone in my hand and I step on stage, I'm taking the bitch over because I know how to. I know how to. So I'm having this deep conversation with Brittany Smith one day. And she was like, Ryan, it's because they can't compete with you. And then they still have artists laughing in my face or whatever. But it's like they can't compete with you. That's why they don't have you on the shows. And I'm talking show. So one day I hit up Colt Montgomery and I'm like, bro, I thought you said that we was fixing to do some shows together. You're doing a show in North Alabama. You're doing a show in North Georgia. And I think it was another one in Tennessee. I was like, bro, what's up? His exact words to me was, my daughter got me on one of the shows. And then another one was, I'm waiting on contracts right now. And my dumb ass believed it or whatever. Whoever I'm opening for, I opened for T-Zank one time in Kentucky. Whoever I'm opening for, like I'm fixing to get the crowd to the stage. Everybody's spread out in the bar. They're shooting pool over here, drinking over here, talking over here, bored over here, talking about rolling a joint over here. I'm finna get all these people and I'm bringing them to the stage for you, the headliner. And then I'm getting them crunk. But they would rather have these artists that come on stage that don't even know how to draw a crowd. Let me tell y'all artists something. Before one word, one lyric comes out of your mouth, before you ever begin your set, before you start singing or rapping your music, you need to relate to the crowd. You need to get them hype. You need to get them to pick their shit up and move closer to the stage. You need to get all the girls to outdo all the guys and screaming your name. You need to throw merch out there. You need to see how loud, see if we could break the noise ordinance before the DJ. Let the DJ play 15 seconds of your hit song and then turn it off and say, that's it. That's all y'all get until we hear some more noise in this month. You have to know how to work a crowd. And these artists that don't know how to do that don't want to compete with BloodHound on the stage. And what's ludicrous is that some people think I'm bullshitting. They don't believe me. They don't believe me. But whatever. I've been missing the comments. Richard, shut the fuck up. If Misty was here, I don't understand y'all. We'll kick y'all out. Y'all still come back. Whatever. I just don't get it. I got a bunch of shit to do, man. Hold on, man, before I go. Shout out Montgomery family. Shout out Jamie. DJ Quagmire. Look at that rapper in Dallas, Mo3. You see how everyone was jealous of him for being big. Y'all busy put a 40K hit on him. They jealous of you. Yeah, for real. Oh, I didn't know they put a 40K hit on him, on Mo3. People will lie, make up stories, or do whatever to eliminate their competition. In music and in business. It's crazy. Richard, don't even, wouldn't it be better for everyone if all the bullshit just stopped? No. That's another lie. That's another lie. As long as they're look at all the attention that the Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing done. The Tupac and Biggie beef put gangster rap on the map. Like that had everybody tuned into that. You know what I'm saying? They say, we just want to end all this country rap beef. They're lying. No, they don't. Why do you think Justin Time posted that phone conversation between him and Ryan? Not Ryan Upchurch either. Because they're promoting. It's not, they don't want unity. But here's what they do want. Here's what they do want. They want unity amongst the fans. They want y'all to get along. And I do too. They want Ryan Upchurch fans to get along with Redneck Rave fans, and they want Bloodhound Nation fans to be converted to one of their fans and forget I exist. They want A-Cows fans to get along with Haystacks fans. They want the fans to get along. But do they really want the artists to get along? If they wanted the artists to get along, then when I reached out to them about going to Nashville, they would have at least responded. The only person that responded was Demon Jones. He's a real one. And he told me if I get here by Saturday, that I could probably get on a track. But guess what? I could have went in there and wrote down and dropped one of the hardest bars I ever wrote in my life, and they still would have taken it off the record. Because they don't like people with true talent. Yeah, ignore Richard. What's up, End of Days? Oh, yeah. A woman will do it for sure. Yeah, the diss track stuff for ticket sales. And then it kind of does hurt that, though, because you got promoters who won't book certain artists because this artist don't get along with this artist. This artist wants to beat up this artist. But guess what? They can work through that. If there's money involved, like Ryan Upchurch, how he stayed on his tour bus, all that, how they just stay on the tour bus, that's cool. But what they can't work through, what they don't want to happen is the fans. The fans, they need all them to get along. As long as the fans can get along, they can deal with artists. Artists has hated each other for eons. But, yeah. They would have took your shit and switched it up to make it their own. I've kind of already seen that happen. Seeing that kind of happen. Like a childish little boy. Yeah, for real. But I'm gonna get off here. I just wanted to holler at y'all because I put on my Instagram. Tune in, you know, to the podcast. I got a announcement I'm gonna make. Blah 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 blah. That's what it was. That's what pissed me off. I didn't drop a diss track because I didn't want to. If you think for 1 second that I can't diss a rapper to the point to where he just can't respond back, if you think if you think that I can't do that, you have severely underestimated Bloodhound. If you think that I can't take a piano and hit the same fucking chord over, if you think I can't take a piano and hit high C, not middle C, high C, and hit it over and over again, and fucking drop a diss track on your ass that'll make you quit your music career, you've highly underestimated Bloodhound. It's low-hanging fruit. One of the easiest songs to write is a diss track. It's the easiest song to write is the diss track. Gee, let's see. He's got some shit going on his lip. One ear looks like a Dumbo. He's got vampire teeth. Let's go. And then it's on. It's on. You know what I'm saying? You blood-sucking bloodhound look like you from the first Circus from the Clown. And it just, you know, it's not that hard to do, man. I had diss tracks wrote for Yellow Wolf. I remixed Bloody Sunday. I remixed Bloody Sunday and called it Bloody Fun Day. And I did have a diss track for Just in Time. But I erased them. I didn't release them. Because it's like you're reaching. You're begging. Hey, it's me. Hey, it's, you know what I'm saying? So, but what Ryan Upchurch said about calling out all country rappers, like he kind of asked for that. I ain't gonna lie about that, but I'm gonna get off here and my break's over. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let me unhide these messages. Ain't nothing inappropriate. Yeah, I've heard of Two-Face Capone before. If y'all ain't following Two-Face Capone, go give him show him some love. Hold on, wait before we go. Let's see if B. Mealy responded. No, he didn't. All right, it's all love. Appreciate everybody. Thursday, chopping it up with Chopper. And I'm going to try to get a special guest on there. I'm not promising nothing yet, but we'll see. All right. I love y'all. Appreciate it.